Hi everyone, today we're going to be building the tiger from the Lego Classic set 10696. Okay, to begin we're going to start with the body. We need this 4x2 plate and we're going to take a 1x1 orange brick and stick it in the far right corner. There we go. Next, we're going to continue along this line with a 2x1 brick. And this 2x1 brick has a handle, and the handle needs to be facing to the right. Later on, we're going to be connecting a tail to this handle. And to finish that off, we'll add another orange 1x1 brick. Next piece is this 2x4 brick, which we're going to add in here. We're lining it up with these two black pieces and having it come out this way. Next, we're going to be adding some inverted slopes. These are really good for adding support to a build. So we're going to add one on this side and one on the other side. So this is the back of the body. Now to add the front of the body, we're going to take another 2x4 plate, attach it in the middle to the brick with a ledge sticking out the end. Then we have another inverted brick, which is a larger version of this black piece that we used before. We're going to line that up with the yellow stripe there and click it on. Later on, this is going to support the head of the tiger. Now to add a bit of colour along the side here, we're just taking two 1x2 bricks. Going to add one here and one on the other side. And that's what we have so far. Now we are going to create some stripes along the back of the tiger. So to start with, we are going to use these orange slopes. And they're going to slope outwards to form a curve. So we have an orange stripe at the back. Next, we're going to have a black stripe by using two smaller slopes in black. Again, facing outward to create a nice curve. The next piece we're going to be using is just a normal 2x1 brick in orange for the middle stripe here. Then we're going to continue on with two more stripes. A black and an orange. Now we're going to add some feet to the bottom of the tiger. So we need to flip him over. And we're going to use these pieces here. We have 2x1 and 3x1 bricks. The 3x1s are going to go at the back. One on that side and one on this side. Lining it up with the back so that the feet point forward. And then we're going to use our 2x1 bricks, one here, and one here. And we now have 4 legs, 2 big long back legs and 2 front legs. The last little bit on the body is, of course, the tail. So we have a clip piece here, which is going to clip on the handle that we had before, but we need a stripy tail. So an orange brick and then a black brick and then clip that on and we've got a tail. Next we're going to be making the face of the tiger. So we need to put the body at the back and we'll start on the head. So we have this 3x2 brick and we're going to use a 4x2 plate on the top. Now you've got to make sure you get it on the right side. So you want to line it up all the way to the left. Click it in to make sure that there's a ledge hanging over on the right hand side. Next we're going to be putting on my favorite piece. This is a snot piece. Snot stands for studs not on top. So these studs are down the side and they are not on the top. So this is a snot piece. So we click that on there and that now enables us to make a face on the side. The tiger is going to have angry eyes. So we've got 2 angry eyes here. I'm going to arrange them into the middle. The more you angle them into the middle, the angrier he's going to look. So we're going to try and match them, but it's pretty tricky. Click, there we go. Okay, they sort of match up. That's good. Next, we're going to use these 2 teeth pieces. So these are normally used as teeth, but today we're going to be using them to make whiskers. So one here on the face and one on the other side. Line him up. And we have his whiskers on now. Now to create a snout, we have a jumper piece, and the jumper piece is going to go over the top of these 2 squares here. Jumper and a single black stud to make his nose. The last thing he needs is some little ears. So we're going to be using these pieces. These are called cheese pieces because they look like little wedges of cheese. And we're going to angle them in. So he's got pointy ears on the outside, angled into the middle. And that is the head of the tiger, which we can now attach to the body. So before we have this little bit that hangs over, the little ledge, that's going to connect here to the back of the tiger. And this big block here is going to connect here. And all we do is we squish it together. And we have, woo, our tiger. Put his foot back on. Oh, put his other foot back on. Now, the last thing the tiger needs is something to eat. And this is a really simple thing to build. We're going to build a little club steak. So I've got a 2x1 plate and another 2x1 plate in the middle. This is the bone of the steak, and it has a handle sticking out the side. And a nice little slope piece on the top. We've got a club steak for him to eat. Beautiful. I hope you have fun building a tiger. Have a good day. Bye.